Alrighty, I am back, and we are doing another Q&A because we're at 3,000 subbies, 3,000 subbies, 3,000 bad bitches, mad bitches. Let me stop. Just, if you guys don't like Brent Fayez, I don't know what to tell you. First off, hi, this is Rosie, and welcome back to another Petal Talk Q&A, 3,000 subscriber edition. And once again, I am still in shock as always. I feel like every 1,000 I do, first off, my brain goes, I gotta record another Q&A, which I love doing for you guys, but I feel so guilty because of how long they are. But then at the same time, going through this set of Q&A questions, I just like scrolled through them really quick because sometimes there's repeating questions, so I try to like match them together, like organize them for you guys. This time I just decided, who cares, let's just go with the flow. Why did I lose my train of thought so quickly? Oh no, all of the feedback boxes keep saying you guys want longer audios. I'm gonna give them to you. Like, longer audios mean more work for me, which I'm more than happy to do. I love this is fun. But however, if you're listening right now, you can hear my AC on. Watch, it'll cut off in a few. I have to stop recording when I'm doing my audios with my scripts to make them sound nice. And I have to turn off all of my fans and burn up in my room while secretly recording these behind my closed door. So please bear with me. The longer the audios, the longer it takes me to get it out to you guys. I really want to know, do you guys like quality over quantity? Is it quality or quantity? Do you want me to make more audios, or would you like for me to do like quality and more longer audios? Like, can I do, maybe I should choose like 1 week a month and just, instead of doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just do a Friday or a Saturday audio and it's just like super long. Would you guys like that? And then you guys can give me like all the details you like. I'll write the script. I'll have more than enough time to record and edit. And then they'll be super fucking long. How long do you want these to be anyway? Like, I have a few on here that's like 30 minutes. Is 30 minutes enough, or do you want like an hour, 2 hours? I feel like these Q&As are long as shit. For you to sit here for an hour, especially because it's not like it's on YouTube, so it's not like it's a podcast platform where you can like, I guess that's the same difference. Either way, I'm trying to avoid work, and you guys have questions that I need to answer because this is not a end of the year recap. This is a Q&A. First off, I'm gonna just go ahead and reiterate basic questions that I've already answered in the last. No, I'm not doing that. If you guys have the question of how old I am and what's my race and where do I live and what's my sexuality and all that stuff, please just watch the other Q&As. Watch them. Go listen to those before you come to the 3,000. It's almost like this is not an episode series of SpongeBob where every episode is going to be wild and different. This is a series that goes in order. Like, don't re-ask me a question. I mean, you can re-ask me the same question, but in like a different way. But I'm like, how old are you? I'm still 22. When's my birthday? It's still May. Like, it's not going to change. Just go back and watch the old Q&As if you're new here. And I know you like the regular audios, but if you left a question, that means you wanted to listen to the new 3,000 subscriber Q&A. Go back and watch the other one. There's some good tea on there. Like, go eat that up first. And then come over here and then be like, ooh, catch up. Because some of my answers will change with time because I'm a human. Humans, we change. But I promise you, my age, my birthday, unfortunately, I can't change those. Elsewise, I'll be 21 forever. And I kind of like my birthday though. Yeah. I almost would want my birthday to be like Christmas, but I feel like people who have birthdays on Christmas hate that because of the lack of gifts. But I feel like I would get more gifts if I actually had my birthday on Christmas because everybody would have the guilt to get me a gift. Versus like, oh, it's Christmas, I don't really have to get you a gift, but if I get you one, like, yay, Merry Christmas. Either way, let's get into the questions. First one that pops up, there's like 58 responses on just the questions. I went through all of the feedback box. I appreciate you guys so much. Highly taking in all the considerations and even all the little sweet messages you guys leave me. They're so sweet. Actually, I want to print them out and just like put them up on a bulletin board in my room or something. I love that. Anyways, do people in your life know that you have a YouTube channel / post videos? They have no fucking clue. I do not share this with anybody but you guys. Does my ex know? I'm trying to think. My ex might know. I don't remember if I told her or not. I was working hard, y'all. I was working hard to get her back, but no. So potentially she would probably be the only person that might know, but I can't remember because I had to check my old messages because I remember speaking with her about that, like potentially posting, but I don't know if I confirmed it completely. It's been so long. So yeah. How are you feeling mentally? I am great right now. I hope you all are great. It's a new year. The winter is transitioning over to the spring soon. So, high spirits, more vitamin D. Sometimes I really feel like I need a break, and then other times I feel like I don't do enough. But, like I said, I'm trying to figure out, do I want quality or do I want quantity when I do this? So, as long as I can't complain. Like, I can't complain. Everything is going great. The holidays went great. So, and I know that's really hard for a lot of people. Sometimes the holidays don't really go good for everybody. So, I'm grateful. And I got to do a whole Santa series. I hope you guys liked it. It was fun. I feel like next year I'm going to do something more fun. That was just like me, like, testing the waters out. And then also I wanted to know how you guys like series. Like when I work on like multiple parts and then put them all together. So I hope you guys really liked it. Some people said they did. No, I didn't have any mean comments on it. I wish y'all would give me some though, so I can like critique me, tell me something sounds stupid so I can like fix it. Anyways, if you could come back as an animal like Moana's grandmother. Like Moana's. Oh, where she's like, when I die, I want to come back as one of these. I like Moana's grandmother. And how do I make her voice? When I die. I feel like I'm just whispering. When I die, I want to come back as one of these. What animal would you like to be? Honestly, from being a kid, I've always wanted to be like this sounds so stupid. From being a kid, I always wanted to be like, when I grow up, I wanted to become one of these. I really liked leopards as a kid. I really did. So I feel like I would come back as a leopard. Now, as far as living in the jungle, do leopards live in the jungle? Desert, the safari, the wilderness. I don't think I would quite enjoy it. I do not like hunting for food. As a southerner, it's like sort of like super traditional for you to kind of like at least hunt for something once in your life. Like all this farmland and stuff that I have over here. But no, it's not my thing. I would want to be a herbivore so bad, but I feel like I gravitate towards leopards. They're so pretty, like I don't know, and they're so sexy. Like, how could you not? Anyways, I don't think I would date another leopard if I was a leopard, though. Why did I think about that? Oh, it's probably because I seen. I don't know if anybody else seen it, but there's supposed to be like this cheetah and leopard. Is it a leopard, a cheetah, and a panther that national is it National Geographic that did like a photo shoot with them together? I don't know. I like that black fur with the leopard printed fur together. So pretty. Anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't, then that just all is irrelevant. Hi, beautiful. Hi. And another video, I heard you say you listen to Afrobeats, but Tyla sings. Is it I'm a piano? I'm a piano? A totally different genre. I listed some Afro beats for you to listen to. Thank you. I would love if you could listen to at least one of the songs listening to QnA, hear reaction. Okay, which one should I choose? You might understand. Okay, let's see. I already listened to Area Star. I already listened to Rima. I already listened to Burner Boy. I promise y'all, she was just the first thing that came to mind. Let me find one I haven't listened to. Soko by Starboy. Let me see. What does that sound like? I don't know how this is going to sound on the mic for you guys. Oh, look at that WizKid on here. This is probably going to eat. I'm going to play it 1 second. Only fire, only water, only money, only money, only money, only money. We are woody fire, woody thunder, only money, only money, only money. Let the mare bless you with body, oh baby. Star boy go bless you with money, oh my girl. Hey, okay. Let the mare bless you with body, oh baby. Star boy go. Y'all can't see. Wait. It sucks to listen to music and give you a reaction because you can't see the little tiny twerk I do. It's just so. Should I listen to this all the way through? Y'all can't get my reaction to it. Just... Yep, add to playlist that eats. I'm surprised this isn't even on my playlist yet. Add to playlist that eats. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And I will be adding every other song that you, not every other, all of the other songs that you added on here. I appreciate you. You're a queen. You're a queen. I appreciate you so much. I can't really react to that vocally for you, but 8 down. Appreciate it. Will you ever do a face reveal? I love you so much. I love you so much. You know what? I'm gonna answer this as if I'm gonna ever do a face reveal again. Because when I did the 2024 recap, I answered this question already again. And let me tell you, I don't think I will. Too scared. I'm too scared now. I'm shaking in my boots. But to the people who did see my face, they said I wasn't ugly, so it's not giving Shrek over here. So it's not giving like ugly face, good voice. You're welcome. Any advice for living in a toxic household? I really don't know what I can do. Oh, this got deep really quick. I've lived in both like a really good household and then like a really, really bad household growing up, like after my parents split up. I would say, selfishly, you can't really grow in a toxic household. So, you need to really ask yourself questions like, is this a place you want to stay for a long time? Or is this a place where you want to leave? And then pretty much go from there, because I'm assuming if you're already asking and you say you really don't know what you can do, it means you probably communicated with the people in which you live with, and you're finding that that communication did not resolve anything for you. So focus on yourself and focus on your escape plan. That is my best bet. So sorry, I can't give you better advice. Seek, a really close friend that you can speak to all of this about. Keep secrets and invest in yourself a lot. Invest in your healthcare, invest in your savings, invest in, see the AC cut right back on. That's one of the main things when I was moving out of my parents' house. I have younger siblings, so and I'm like a second to oldest. I just kind of knew my life is going to look different than everyone else. I don't have the privilege of my parents to like cut me a check and pay for my my rent and my college. Like I just knew that wasn't going to come for me. So as soon as I started working, my savings, my investments, and my healthcare, my life insurance, I started paying for that shit early, as soon as I could. So that way, at least at this point, I mean, I have roommates, and I probably could live on my own, but I don't believe it's the financially smartest decision, especially with this economy. I say all that to say, just because you live in a toxic household doesn't mean you're a toxic person, and you should be accepting of any toxic behavior, period. You're like more than deserving to be in a better environment. So treat yourself as such. When you're in a space that's not meant for you, what do? You leave. You do. And in some cases, yes, you can like work on that with people. But if you're in a household where other people are not willing to work on that and there's no compromise, there's no need to say. Because what they say, if you shenan once, they're going to shenan again. And that's for any like, you didn't give me any specifics, but in general, that's my answer for that. What are your love languages? What are some ways you show love and some ways that you want to be loved? Ooh. Obviously, like words of affirmation, because I do this. I really like this, and I like when you guys like leave me sweet comments. Love, 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 love that. In person, I really like physical touch and acts of service. I feel like I'm really good at gift giving too, or just giving in general. Like I think maybe that's an acts of service. Like I really like listening in. If you say like you like something around me, like I'm getting you 15 of those. It's really bad. It's very obsessive, but I feel like, I mean, why not? If you say you like oranges, what's wrong with me buying an orange tree? You said you like oranges. I don't know. Um, but yeah, and physical touch. And not in like a sex type of way, like hold my hand. Hold your thigh while I'm driving. I like that. Yeah. What other physical touch do I like? Oh, I like cuddles. What else? I like hugs. I really do like hugs. I like huggies when like somebody like goes behind like my waist. Hugs like when somebody's like over my neck. Sometimes I feel like I gotta lean a little bit if like the person is shorter than me, which is rare. So if somebody's taller than me, would that work? No, I feel like that would be, I would have to look up to them. I still kind of like that though. I just like physical touch. I really do. It's like a reminding presence. It's very soft, delicate. I love that. Why did you just start? Why did you just start? Why did you decide to start making and posting audios? And are they tiring to produce? So if you go back to the previous Q&As, you'll pretty much get the backstory as to why I started making and posting these audios. For this Q&A, I'll just shorten it and just say it was just for fun. it was just for fun, and I was in a relationship where the person I was dating really liked ASMR. And are they tiring to produce? Sometimes, but they're like very rewarding. Like, I love coming up with the ideas. Writing the scripts are so fun. Even like when I improvise, so fun. I have fun. However, the freaking AC in my room, hiding from my roommates, trying not to be loud when I yell at you guys in the microphone, all of that can be very I wouldn't say tiring, but it's nerve wracking. Like, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I get scared. Um, Overall, though, I love it. I feel like everything you do, if you're doing any type of work or any type of project, there's a component of it that's going to be a little difficult, but once you get past the difficulty, then it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Tell us more about the story of you getting pulled over. Okay, you guys want it, so I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. Backstory. So, growing up, my dad used to, like, when he was working for this specific company, he used to have like weird days off. So he was like off Friday, but he can work Saturday. It was just weird. I don't know. However, his schedule was like, it was weird as fuck. So I just specifically knew that this night he wasn't gonna go anywhere. It's his only, like, one of his many days off. And like you guys know, I have siblings, and at the time he was like newly married, sort of engaged at the time. I can't remember if they were married yet. They were living together. That's all I remember. My stepmom and my dad. And so there was young children, and when people have babies, they sleep heavy as fuck, So me, I'm not at my mom's house. So there's nobody like breathing over my shoulder asking where I'm at, like what am I doing all the time. My dad was like pretty cool. Like, I already knew how to drive and stuff, so he would like let me borrow his car, or my stepmom would sometimes let me borrow her car. Like, it was just really cool. I just didn't have a car at the time. Did I have a car at the time? Did I have a car at the time? I'm trying to think. Did I have a car? No. I didn't have a car at the time. My dad had his car, his truck, and then my stepmom had two cars. So I would always borrow her other car. Wow. I don't even remember. When did I get my car? The timeline of it all was so crazy. I just remember the details of the crazy bullshit. It was a thing. I was in like high school-ish. Like, this was probably maybe like my freshman year. It was the summer time. So me and all the girls were like chit-chatting about like this party that's happening. I can't say the city name, in like the big city over, right? So we're in little city. We're like, hey, like, let's go to big city and let's hit up this house party. Like, everybody's gonna be there. Like, this is how you're gonna know like who's gonna be going to like school next semester, yada yada yada. This is like where we like everybody's gonna be there. So I'm like, bet. But the issue is, at the time, my friends who did have cars, their parents were like very strict. Very, very strict. Like, where you going, da da da. So I'm like, my dad sleep. My stepmom just pushed out this butterball baby. She not getting up either. And we did not have cameras at my house. It was a new house. Baby, we barely had a couch at that time. So it just didn't matter. And like I said, they were really cool when I was over there. I'm a teenager, so they didn't really, they're like, she's like in her room, she's gone, whatever. Either way, I like texted my dad, and I was like, hey dad, gonna go over to, friend Apple for the night. we're gonna kick it. I'll be back tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, just make sure you're back by tomorrow, because your mom's gonna, check in, da da da. Like, okay, whatever. And so I believe I was taking my stepmom's second car, right? Girl, I got in the car, wasn't no gas in it. Wasn't no gas in it. And I think that's why she would let me drive that car all the time, because it's like she doesn't drive that car as much. Wasn't no gas in it, and that oil light was on. So that's why I ended up taking my dad's truck. So we're gonna get to that point later. So I take the car over to my friend's house that I'm supposed to be spending the night with. So, I can show face, see her parents and whatever. So it's two other friends that went with us, and then two other friends that went with us. I'm trying to think, was anybody else with us? If somebody else was with us, I totally forgot. I go over to that friend's house. We spend the night. I'm about to spend the night. So I leave all my stuff there. We're showing face. Like, hey, we're here. Party. Girls' night. And we try not to make too much noise either, because I feel like once you get quiet, like the parentals, they kind of figure it out really quickly. And so this specific friend, she's like really known for sneaking out. But her parents also kind of don't care at the same time. Like they tell her like we know when you're sneaking out, but girl, she done stuck out so many different times. So we have to go through like her back window. She's like the only room that's downstairs, and then all of their front of the house has like all the cameras and stuff. So for me, I was like, how are we gonna get to this party? Everybody's here. We're talking about going to this party all night. How are we gonna get to this party? How are we gonna get to this party? And so at this point, I'm not thinking about the fact that I'm about to be the driver to this party, right? So I done chilled, relaxed, I done took me an edible. I'm just like here for the snacks and vibes. I actually did not want to go to that party. I'm not a party girl. And then also my thing is, when we're going somewhere, we're going together. So, and in my stepmom's car, the chances of us making to that other town and back, it was not happening. And I did not have the money to just be like blowing for a night like that. Just whatever. And so we were talking about that. I was like, how are we all gonna fit? How are we all gonna make it there and come back? What do we gotta do? Yada yada yada. And so that, and then we're like, we can't move my stepmom's car. Like, we can't move her car because the cameras are gonna see it. So this is what we did. We Ubered from her house. We went through the backyard, right? Because the backyard, no cameras in the back. And that's where her back room, like the living room area, like window, they had like a little back porch situation. Went through the back there, got an Uber from like the neighbor's front area behind them. Is that a neighbor if the house is behind them? The house behind them. We cut through their yard all the time. They have like a pool and everything, whatever. Got the Uber, got in the Uber, went from Uber to my dad's house. Got my dad's keys, because I'm like, he got a truck. I know it's gas in here. He's a man. You know what I mean? I didn't want to get my stepmom's car because, I don't know. Why didn't I get her car? I don't think, she had all them car seats and shit. I ain't had time for that. I ain't had time for all them car seats and shit. I think that's a real reason why I probably didn't take her car too, her other car. I'm not unbuckling all this shit. And then just for me to buckle it back up, I'm gonna fuck this up so bad. Either way. Did all of that. I'm high as hell. High as balls. But granted, we make it there. And we take turns driving. Because once that edible kicked in for me, I needed a moment. Actually, I think I took a nap on the way there. Go to the party, we kick it, we hang out. Yay, so fun. Da 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 da. Like I said, you got that one friend, a hoe gonna just be a hoe. And we love her for it. She's actually married now, which is scary to say. But, She's like, I know him. I'm going to stay. Da 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 da. We're supposed to be going back to your house. This is your house that we're supposed to spend the night at. Nonetheless, I'm, intoxicated. I am also a teenager and I am also dumb. So I'm like, oh yeah, girl, text us. I'm going home. I'm tired. Right? Because I know, like, my dad's supposed to be off work, but I just know I just need to get back to your house because I just can't sleep here. I can't stay here. And then my dad is probably going to wake up and not see his car outside type of situation. So we drive all the way home. We leave her there. Right? Her parents come in the room actually earlier that morning, which is so crazy. Because we had to do everything, we did vice versa. So I got to drop off my dad's truck. I got to Uber back to her house. We got to sneak through the freaking window. And then we're all like sleeping all scattered around her like room, which when her parents came and checked on us, we were like still asleep. So they, when parents do that little door creep in, look around, and then close it. So I guess she assumed everybody was there. When my sober mind kicked in and I got a call from, like, it was like back to back calls from the friend that we left there, full blown panic, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, something must have happened. Oh my gosh, why did we leave her? This is so stupid. Da 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 da. And so, mind y'all, I probably spent so much bangers on Ubers when I could have just put gas in my stepmom's car. I was just being stupid. Either way, at this point, I'm like, we gotta do it again. We gotta do it again. But this time, one of our friends stayed behind because she's like, oh no, I can't. Like, my parents gonna come pick me up and we're gonna have to da da da. So I'm like, pussy, you can stay. And so we do the same thing. No, we didn't Uber back. So I took my stepmom's car back. Took my dad's car because he got the gas in there. Drove that hoe all the way back to the big town. But I did not know my dad was going to go to work that day. If you guys know anything, well, you guys don't know about my dad. I was about to say, if you know anything about my dad, them motherfuckers gonna sleep in. Them motherfuckers sleep in. Like I said, fresh new butterball baby in the house, right? So I take his truck thinking, mind you, the big city drive is maybe like 45 minutes. And if there's no traffic, if I push that pedal to the metal, it's 30 minutes. Apparently, my dad called my phone and I left my phone at the friend's house, if I remember this properly. Mind you, if this story sounds choppy, it's because my memory of it was so fucking choppy. I was high, I was drunk, I was so intoxicated, and I was a dumbass teenager. So I did have to when I did this first Q&A and I seen the second can't think. When I did this first Q&A afterwards, and after I recorded it for you guys, I called my friend just to double check on like some of the backstory of the things, because I had totally forgot about the fact that we were supposed to stay the night at her house. The friend that stayed the night in the big town, right? Totally forgot about that factor. So that just threw me off. Girl. Either way, my dad called the cops. Small town. Calling the cops is not 911. Call the cop is knowing who the sheriff is. You call them. They put out, my fucking truck is missing. He's like, my truck is missing. I don't know why he didn't question where I was. Or if my phone, I know I left my phone at my friend's house. So maybe he probably thought I was still at my friend's house. Or if he thought I was home because of the car being there. It's just like, there was nowhere in there that my dad equaled up in his brain. I don't know if maybe he thought I went home, like if my mom picked me up. But all I know is the way my dad handled the situation was like I did not exist. He literally just reported that his car got stolen. He's like, I gotta go to work. Someone done stole my shit. Like, When y'all find my car, y'all let me know. Literally leaving the town. Mind you, I took an edible the night before, so I'm still tingled. I'm like tingly. Girl, I get pulled over. I stop the car. They come up to the window. License and registration. I'm like, I'm like trying to grab the registration. I freak out because I can't find my license. And then he's like, step outside of the vehicle. Mind you, I've never seen this cop before. I full blown start crying. I just remember I couldn't see because I started crying so bad. And then my friend who was in the car with me was like one of the worst people to deal with the cop. So she's like, that's not legal, that's not against the law, da 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 da, you can't, da 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 da. And I'm telling her, like, chill, just chill, just chill. Yo, I feel like I'm telling on myself really bad. So telling on myself really bad. Girl, thank God the officer was very nice to me after I bawled crying. My friend ended up calling my dad for me, thank God, because that's how I figured out I didn't have my phone. And she was like, you must have left it at the house. Called my dad for me. My dad was like, oh yeah, that's my truck. And then, you know, of course he like yelled at me through the phone. He was like, drive home right now. And I'm telling him I can't drive home right now, like I have to go pick up my friend. Like, we left her in, you know, big town. And then he's like cussing me out for that, and da 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 da. Girl, drove, picked her up. I cussed her out while picking her up because she's like, stay for a little bit, girl, we can eat, da 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 da, we can go hang out. I'm like, girl, drive all the way back home, make it home. We're all grounded. We had the worst summer that summer. I feel like I could have, you know, I could have been more strategic with my sneakiness, but I think at that was like my summer for trying shit. You know, when you're a kid and you have like, you know, let me try some stuff. At that time, my memory is so choppy of it because I was just like, my parents were separated. Like, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. You know what I mean? Turn up. And I surely did do that. So there you go. That's the story. I can't even. I would literally need to call one of my friends to get the other half of it. But I did talk to the friend who stayed in at home. Like, when we did the drive back out, I talked to her about the details, and she wasn't there when like we got pulled over by the cops. And then of course other friend was, you know, in big town. So we should put the band back together. um did you think do you think partners should come before do you think your partner should come before your friends in sense of who to prioritize first? Absolutely. Absolutely. First of all, because my friends, I don't sleep with my friends at night. You know what I mean? um I don't plan on marrying any of my friends, and I don't have sex with them. So I'm sorry. I'm going to prioritize the person that I do that with. Also, I still think you should prioritize your friendships and yourself. Those should be like three separate categories in life. Prioritize yourself first, then prioritize your romantic relationship with your partner, and then prioritize your friends, because you gotta refill your cup before you feel anything else. And your partner should prioritize, you know, same thing, themselves, the relationship, friendships, and then altogether that just makes like a good friends and family ship. Yeah. Ever got jealous / possessive over an outfit your girlfriend wore? No. No. I really well, I might have gotten like possessive if somebody else like tries to like touch them or like says something about what they're wearing like while I'm there. Like, oh, you don't see me? It's, I'm so black. Has anybody seen the like Medea film where she don't see us? She don't she don't see us? Is that a play or a movie? I'm trying to think. Look it up on TikTok, y'all. That's what it feel like. Otherwise, no. I honestly, I'll make those audios for you guys because I understand like the the vibe of it. But in real life, I love being with a partner that can dress down. Ugh. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it. I love it. Um, what got you? Oh no, that's the same question. I'm gonna red flags. Um, red flags. You're in a relationship with somebody who does not want you out out loud in public, and they're posting other people out loud in public. Yeah, red flag. You're with somebody who guarantees you things like, oh, I meant to buy you this, I meant to do this for you, and they actually don't do that. Red flag. Drop them today. You put your trust. Please drop them today. Drop them today. Another red flag. I'll give you one more. Ooh, you're with somebody where you're asking them questions about themselves or like you guys' future together, even if it's just a question about themselves, their personality, something, and they're like real like don't want to give it to you, like don't want to give you the answer, you know. It could be something stupid like, do you think your mom will like me? I don't know. Like that would piss me the fuck off because what, why? Red flag. Just know it's a red flag, y'all. It's a red flag. It's a red flag. Especially if they answer certain questions with I don't know. If you don't find out, don't, please. I can do a long list of red flags because it just, I hate this is my friend, oh this is my cousin, this is my sis. Okay, whatever. I hate that. I don't like people who are unhonest. So anybody who's like unhonest, red flags. My best friend and I have been besties for 7 years now, both girls. 4 years into our friendship, I came into a realization I have strong feelings for her, but I'm scared to bring it up because friendship is too important to lose. Should I mention the way I'm feeling or just suck it up? Mind you, we're both bi and I have a relationship as though people would think we're dating. When she was with her ex-boyfriend, I would feel, I hate to say it, but jealous. But now that it's just two of us again, doors are open, but the thought of what I ruined our friendship was always there. Look, you're gonna have to just tell her. You can do it in fun ways. Like, be like, we get along so well. Like, in 5 years from now, if both of us are single, like, we should get married. Like, to do little tiny hints for fun at first. But yeah, eventually you're gonna have to just straight up say, like, I like you. Like, I can see us dating. Like, I would be a good person for you. Like, we've been friends for a while. And I really want to, like, take the next step with you if I can. Please just don't say, like, can we still be friends? I hate that so much. Either we're just going to continue to be friends. Just be like, if you don't like me, I totally get it. Like having you in my life is great. But if I could have you be this and be in my life in this way, it's just something I would just love to explore. And if she's okay with it, you guys work out, you guys will be a great couple. If it's awkward, then it's awkward and you guys might continue to be friends. The only reason why I'm like, is because that is how some people ruin their friendships. Because whether we like it or not, we are different with our friends than who we are with our partners. Very different. Even if it's like by a little bit, sometimes that will cause for your friendship to be ruined. So be very wise, be very delicate with your best friend. You know your best friend better than I would. So give yourself advice, you know, just do it. Do it now before it's like a couple more years go by and you're just sitting around jealous. Sitting around jealous. And then this whole time your best friend could be thinking the same thing. Like, God damn, when is she gonna ask? God damn. When is she gonna ask? So yeah, that's my best advice. Don't ruin your friendship, please. That's gonna stress me out. That's gonna stress me out. How has the show? Oh my gosh, I have not watched the show. I just found out that it's based on a video game. It's supposed to be like League of Legends or whatever. Y'all, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Granted, I do understand this is for like 3,000 subs, and this question was just asked like maybe less than a month ago. I got you. I'm gonna get it together. And when you said y'all don't really think I'll be talking in a partner's ear, but I'd be like, yeah, you like that? Girl, I scream gay panic. I low-key wish you were in my ear all the time. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I don't, for me, I like, y'all don't like giving neck kisses? Y'all don't like giving head kisses? I just be like, I'd be all in somebody's ear. Like, how could you not? And then that's how you get like reassurance. You asking me reassuring questions? I don't know. I wasn't the one eating pussy at the time. You tell me, you ask them. And it's more fun. Like, it's more fun. But no, it's not like, I swear it was like a whole internet trend at one point where it's like, ooh, talk me through it, talk me through it. Can y'all take some of the advice, please? Please? Take it. That's what she said. Anyways, do you want to stay in America or do you want to move in another country? I would love to be around my family for a long amount of time, but if I had the opportunity to like, I'm almost done with school. If I could do like a university at sea, is that what they call it? A schooling at sea, the ship of the shore. What do they call it? The semester at sea. The ship of the shore. I would definitely do it. I would definitely do it. I would love to travel way more than I do now. Which my traveling is like girls trip and then come back home, or family trip and then come back home. I don't really consider those travelings. I don't get to really try stuff. Like, they do regular trendy stuff. You do family dinner, you do girls night dinner, you go to like, you know, those, you guys know those little Instagram worthy museums in another state, and then you come back home. I want to actually travel, you guys. Travel. I want to, you know, see monuments and things. Like, be cool. I want to do road trips and shit. Does your close friends, family know? And if they don't, how do you think they would perceive you? Sort of answered that earlier. I honestly could care less how they perceive me. I just like having this because they don't ask me questions. It's like it's a secret that I'm comfortable with. I'm okay with you guys asking me questions, but just imagine like me knowing one of my family members listens to one of these, how it affects how I record these, and then having them like at a Thanksgiving dinner table. So how's the little like YouTube thing going? Absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. It's already hard being the like by daughter. You know what I mean? Imagine on top of that, it's like, oh. And also, how's the little audio things you do? Absolutely not. And then they asked me about school too. No. I think the only person I would potentially tell is maybe if my mom like goes like, hey, I heard like your voice on the internet one day. Is this you? I'd probably be like, yeah, mom, that's me. She can't judge me. She used to be a stripper, so that should be really the reason why I shouldn't show y'all my face. If y'all discover some of my mom's internet stuff, you guys know how everybody made the jokes about seeing their parents on the Freaknik documentary. Let's just say I have had similar experiences, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Do you know any TikTok dances? I'm trying to think. I know a few, but it's just I know them only by the sounds. I'm not really good at dancing, y'all. Y'all do not want to see me do no TikTok dances. I'm so sorry. I get on TikTok to find out weird, strange facts, like how to properly brush your teeth or something. You know, TikTok, they be like, this is how you actually use this. Or they give you like some historical backstory or just drama. Like, I, you know how you just know certain celebrities just by knowing they're a celebrity? TikTok will give you a creator that goes through that whole backstory of how that celebrity became famous and what they do. I love that shit. I love that shit down. Or funny cat videos, because who doesn't like funny cat videos? How would you feel if you're like friend, family? Oh yeah, the same thing. I would cringe so bad, but you kind of make it. Oh, they're so cute. I probably, yeah. I wouldn't even. I would cringe knowing somebody listened to it. But then also, there is no nobody in my family would just be watching this shit. I was supposed to say there is a chance somebody in my family could be like, I love no, they would know. I'm using my real government name on here, so yeah. Hopefully, if any of my family members happen to run upon this page and then watch a Q&A video, they would hear the name Rosanna, kind of understand my voice and be like, ugh, and then click off. So I wouldn't even have that issue. Um, it's not a question, but I'm happy to see you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. You know, I'm here for you. As I already say. Hi, Belle. I love you too. You're always so sweet. You always leave comments in all my Q&As. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate all of you guys. If you haven't like listened to my top 10, I think I named a couple people that I had some questions for, like to you guys. And I feel like I need y'all to comment back me some answers. What if you make like a new Snapchat account to start a group chat so you can talk with us? I'm down. I'm just scared because Snapchat, you can accidentally take a picture of yourself and send it off to y'all. That would be my only scary part. And I'd be looking crazy in the morning. It's one thing for me to do a face reveal when I'm like cute and I feel like a bad bitch. It's another thing to have a group chat where I'm chick chatting with y'all and then all of a sudden you just see me looking crazy. I just I would do it. I would do it though. But then also I don't want you guys to get mad at me because I'm in college. I still work. So I would not be able to reply as quickly as I probably like either. Hey Rosie, just finished listening to part 2 of your top 10 recap. Thank you for listening to it. I take my time out in my day and I record these for you guys. Um, honestly, I did that one for myself just so I could go through all the top 10. But thank you. I wanted to recommend some. Oh, good. These are some R&B, Afro beats. Oh, I love Uncle Waffles. Underground, hyper pop, trap. See, my thing is, I want to get into trap music again. It's so aggressive now. Like, I had to take a pause on it. I'm gonna get back into it. Ooh, an alternative. I love. Thank you so much. Yes. Really enlightening subject matter measures. I do like metalcore and rock. Love, 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 love. Um, I'm telling you guys, I When I tell you guys I'm not picky, you know, somebody's like, oh, I'm not picky with like what goes on my pizza. And then as soon as you start putting toppings on the pizza, they're like, ugh, like I don't want that. No, me, when it comes to music, I literally would listen to anything. I would listen to anything. Um, Sorry that is really long, but music definitely is my thing. Period. Obviously, it is. You ate this down. Thank you so much for the list. I will be adding all of this to my playlists after I. My favorite thing is to look for a new artist and then try to find which album of theirs that I like the best, and then I like kind of sort out like the songs based on the vibes into different playlists. Yeah, whether it's like new playlists or into like with some of my old new playlists, you know what I mean? I hope you guys heard that. That was like somebody randomly popping off fireworks. Are you planning to do ASMR long term? My goal is to at least make it to 5 years doing this. Because I want to get really good at this. You guys seem to like it. It's a little hobby. I feel like you shouldn't. I wouldn't really call myself a YouTuber if I don't keep my YouTube up for at least 5 years. And it's already been 1 year. So doing 4 more shouldn't be that hard. Also, it kind of got me thinking, like, should I do some voice acting, you know? And then I kind of want to work with other creators in the future. So yeah, I kind of want to work on this for a few years. You know, see where the wind takes me. See where the wind blows. Do you wear glasses? Blue light glasses when I like do homework. But no, I can see. I'm 2020. Which thank goodness for, because like 2 or 3 of my siblings have glasses and they're always like, you're next. Absolutely not. Simply because I just don't want to pay for it. Everybody thinks it's because of how you look. No, I just don't want to have to pay for it. It's one thing to buy yourself a blue light pair of glasses or some shades, but when you need it to see, absolutely not. I hate taking medicine when I'm sick. Like, imagine you have to have this thing. Wow. Anyways, if you can eat, that's such a privileged thing for me to say. Wow. I'm really grateful for my eyesight. If you don't wear glasses, just, you know, take a moment of gratitude, because that could be you. Like there are people who are like handicapped. You know what I mean? People who can't see at all. Wow. I'm really privileged. I don't feel like I am, but you know, that's a privilege. I should do what any privileged person does and donate to a charity. I definitely should. If you can eat / sit down and talk with any celebrity or someone that you look up to, who would it be? Who is that Supreme? Oh my gosh, you guys don't judge me. The Supreme Court Justice, the black one. She has like the little, I don't know if those are sister locks technically, because they're kind of small. She has the locks. She's very pretty. She has the white husband. She just did a Broadway play, because she was talking so much about how that was her dream. I want to sit down and eat with her. She looks like so much freaking fun. But you know, she's like a very wise owl. Like, I want to know what goes on in her mind. And then also, just from like growing up with the YouTube girlies, Britman Rock. I want to go to Hawaii and eat a mango with Britman Rock. Because if you've ever seen a Britman Rock video, why would you not want to? Why would you not want to? Can you ride a bike? If so, how long has it been since you rode one? If it's a motorcycle you're asking me about, absolutely not. I actually kind of want to. Motorcycles are pretty cheap. I'm just kind of scared that I would like hurt myself, because I don't have really good depth perception. Is it called depth perception? So I can't really tell the distance of things. Imagine, I mean, it's already bad when I'm in a car, But imagine while I'm on a bike. Oh, and going back to the story I gave y'all earlier, imagine me being high. Like, imagine me being, like, I'm tweaking, so I really can't see. uh, that's how you know. It be moments I think back to the crazy things that I did do as a kid, and I just know my dad loved me. And he also did not tell my mom. He was so. That's why I try to speak as highly of my dad as possible. My dad literally could have told my mom on me, and I could have gotten so much trouble. Way more trouble. I would have been in trouble with my dad and mama. Girl. Anyways, when was the last time and how often do you tell yourself good job or give any type of self encouragement and reassurance? I try to, I do little affirmations when I wash my face in the morning, but the last time I really told myself good job is I had to do like a 10-page paper for college before the winter semester ended. I needed to give myself a good job because I just knew I was going to fail that class. And then when I did, I was just like, oh, thank God. Oh my gosh, you did that. Oh my gosh, you're still that bitch. Like, oh my God. Because it's nothing worse than when you're typing a 10-page essay and you feel the tears start dripping out your face because you're at page 3 and you have nothing else to write. Your brain is empty. And it wasn't a research paper. It was just about a topic. It was just like I don't forgot what the fuck. It was an analysm paper on like a book she had us read. It was so painful. It was so painful. So yes, I do try to tell myself good job. I wish I could do it more with these audios, but I feel like, I'm happy I completed the work, but I don't feel as the quality isn't where I want it to be yet. And I kind of feel bad, like when I make you guys audios and you guys, oh my God, I love this. Yes, I put my heart into it, and I'm happy you love it, but I'm like, it could be so much better. It's always like, oh, I could have said that differently. I could have wrote this differently. So I'm going to try to start working on that more. So I don't know. I'm going to start working on that more. What's your major in uni? Girl, I done switched this major 15 times. I think right now it's like, what, communications or something stupid? Yeah, communications? I don't know. I gotta ask my advisor again. Y'all, I be switching my majors so quick. I'm just like, whatever my requirements meet and my graduation date is steady at, I just choose that one. Yeah, I have to ask another semester is coming up, so we'll see. Have you drink water today? Yes, I have. I actually just drank tea before this because you guys know, when I get a little sicky, I have to make my voice sound right or I'll be like rusty while I'm recording these. I love coconut water. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's the Caribbean girl in me. I love coconut water. Yeah. Straight out the coconut too. Oh, top tier. Oh, top tier. I wish I had like a coconut tree, but I don't think they would grow very well where I live. And it makes me so sad. Do you watch sports on TV? Did you play in grade school? I was on like the wrestling team. Honestly, I just joined the wrestling team so I could fight people and not get suspended for it at that point. I watched like the WNBA season because, everybody was talking about it. But sports and I do not go together very well at all. I would love to be more into sports, but, I do not know. And I think also like the way I grew up, when your dad watched, sports, because my mom ain't watching no sports. So mostly it was my dad who watched sports. When he wanted to watch sports, he wanted to watch sports alone. So I didn't really get into like sports as much as I would like. And it's funny because Some of my friends played basketball. Like, we had a whole girls basketball team, and they kept telling me, like, join the basketball team. I'm like, all that damn running, absolutely fucking not. Just absolutely fucking not. The wrestling team, though, I did a little boxing at one point too. Love that down. Love that down. Because I feel like it's not as, I mean, it's fighting, but it's not as aggressive. Because when you're in school, you know, you have to follow the rules and stuff. But if you ask me right now, if I remember any of those rules, absolutely not. Do you have a type for a future partner? Yeah, I kind of went over that in the previous Q&A, I think. But someone who's really kind, who I find really pretty, who wants to potentially get married, maybe potentially have some little kitties, and who's willing to travel with me, and potentially just allow me to be a little bit more dominant than they are. I would be somebody who's very like switchy, but I just need somebody who's gonna let me be a little bit more dominant. I like being in a more dominant role. Oh, next question. Are you more dominant or submissive or both? um I would consider myself to be both, but yeah, I like being more dominant. I feel more comfortable. I feel like when you're, and I think that's why I respect more submissive people anyway. Like, if my partners are more submissive, I respect them highly, even as a in my dominant role, because I know there's like a mental freeness you have to be submissive. You have to be really comfortable with me and willing to trust me, and I respect that highly. So I think I enjoy that freedom in a dominant role, because I'm like, I like that feeling that you let me trust you, and then I like seeing someone be so comfortable with me. It's just like, it's like butter. It's my favorite thing. What's your Instagram, if you're comfortable saying it? Absolutely not. Because like you guys said, if I'm not even giving y'all my face reveal, my Instagram has way too much on it. Should I make a separate Instagram for this? I feel like I'll just say I have a regular Instagram and I have a spam. I'm from that generation. And I don't really use the spam. I just have one because everybody told me to get one. So they're just connected. And then my regular Instagram, I just post all of like my thirst traps on there. Yeah. Yeah. And I have a Facebook too, because, you know, for the aunties, you gotta have some for the aunties. Do you like your nails long or short, and what kind of hairstyles do you like on yourself? Right now, I'm really liking wearing braids because I don't have to brush my hair. I have curly hair. I don't want to brush it every day. So box braids it is. My nails, I really like them short, but sometimes I do them long. Like, the reason why my nails are, I still have the same nails from the last Q&A I did for the 2024. I allowed one of my friends to do it for like their little I can't say little, for their big business page, period. She does nails, and so she just wanted to try out a style on me before she had a client come and do it. So I just let her do all my nails long. I preferably like short sets because I could just maneuver better. I'm in school, I work. I just want an easy, you know, quick hairstyle I can put up and like a ponytail. You know, I don't have to brush and comb through everything. And then my hands, I want to be able to type. If I need to type a 10-page essay, I need to type it like with no issues, which I feel like I can do with long nails. But you know that feeling with like, I gotta get this off my hands. Like, I just, sometimes I get like that. I like how pretty I feel sometimes, but other times I'm like, and then also it gives very much, you're very much straight, and I be trying to send signals. Exactly. How do you feel about people listening to your audio recordings and people complimenting the videos? I love it. Find it weird at all, and weird doesn't have to be mean, negative. I don't find it weird Some of the videos that y'all really like, sometimes I find that weird. I just be like, you really like this? Like, you like people yelling at you? Y'all like that? More toxic audios, more toxic, toxic, toxic. Why do you guys like to to fight? Why do you like that? Like maybe the apology videos, I like those. Like I get that. The comfort audios. Why would you want me to cuss you out for free? I'm like, I don't know how to. It's just that's those are the only ones I question. I love making them because I have to come up with a creative argument. I no I don't. I struggle to come up with a creative enough argument because my natural responses are not nowhere near close. I'm not gonna yell at you for fucking up some pictures. I might get annoyed with you and I would tell you like, you have aggravated me. I really wish you wouldn't have done this. So I'm gonna go take me some me time. But in real life, I'm not gonna be like, this is your fucking fault. Like that's not my first initial response. So yeah, that's why I feel it is weird. If you like sci-fi movies, you should definitely watch Dune Part 1 and 2. It's a cinematic genius. I definitely am going to sit down and watch Dune 1 and 2, but I tried to go watch Dune 1 and I remember I fell asleep before the movie even started. So, I don't even know if I hate it or not. I haven't even seen it. But yes, I will. Um, right now I'm trying to think. I'm trying to get through the Star Wars series that just came out, the skeleton thingy. And yet again, I keep getting on my phone while I'm watching it. So you're watching something and you're like pausing it, and then you're watching a TikTok video and you're playing again. Yeah, I've been so distracted because I really only have like a few hours at night to like really set in and like watch something for real. Would you prefer girlfriend or boyfriend more, and who would you be more dominant with? Right now, girlfriend more, because I think simply with my past partners that were male, I don't know if I just choose assholes or what it may be. I was never as confident in the relationship. I just feel like everything about it was temporary. And I don't feel like I need temporary relationships in my life right now. Granted, I know I'm still young and there's more life to live, but I'm at the point where I want a long-term partner. Long term. Like if it's not going to be permanent, I need us to date for a long while. That's where my headspace is. And I feel like I'm more dominant with um a girlfriend than I am with a boyfriend. Do you listen to SZA? Of course. If you haven't listened to Lana, go listen to it. I like that she added it onto the current album as like a deluxe top tier, because if she would have tried to like make that a separate album or EP, I think that would have been like an EP. I don't know, it would have irritated the fuck out of me. That's all I know. So top tier. And all those songs are good. I just like when album, you know what an album is. Like those songs all go together. They tell a story. They have a theme. Like it's the thing. So unless it's a mixtape, mixtapes are mixtapes. So it's one thing to just have like these randomly placed songs added on that would have threw me off. What is your life goal? Um, right now, my goal is just to make it to tomorrow and then tomorrow after that. I really want to be like an author though. Yeah, I want to be an author. I had like open a Wattpad because I was like, oh, I should just start writing. But no, I feel like you guys hear me and that's enough. I'm too scared to write for you guys, and that's what I'm in school for. So as I perfect my craft, then maybe I'll just like pop out and be like, here, you guys, I made a book. But I'm very subconscious about my work, which is crazy because that is probably the opposite of what an author is like. Hey Rosie, your owls give me life, and I'm always excited to see what you come up with. My question is, out of all exotic or odd foods you like to try in the world, and if said foods gave you the ability to teleport to its place of origin in a bite, where would be the first place you'd end up? Love you. Looking forward to hearing more from you. Love you too. Okay, this is so random. I've been seeing, and I hate eggs. I mean, I like eggs, but I don't like, nobody just eats an egg. You know, nobody just like, ooh, eggs. You just kind of eat it with something else. I see that in Japan, they have these egg sandwiches at the 7-Elevens. First of all, there should be no damn reason why the 7-Elevens here in America sucks that bad. Like, the Wawas are way better here. But either way, if I could, I would eat a 7-Eleven egg sandwich because everybody says it's so fucking good. And then I would just teleport over to Japan. Like, who wouldn't want to go to... They're so cool, at least from the internet's perspective. Like, YouTube and TikTok, it looks so cool there. I feel like they're so ahead of their time. Or at least they're right on time, and maybe I live in a country where we're so behind. That's where I would want to be. And then I can eat sushi and like the cool ice cream stuff they have. The noodles. Yeah. Would you date a woman taller than you? Yes. The longer the legs, better. Yeah, the longer the legs, the better. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I want to read people's minds. I actually did I post that audio? I did a whole audio where I was a mind reader. Did I post that one? I'm so sorry, y'all. If I find it, and if I find the reason as to why I didn't post that one, I did like a whole it was almost like 30 minutes long where I did a ASMR audio for you guys where I'm like supposed to be a mind reader. And I thought it was so cool. It must have been something wrong with it. But that's what I want to do. I want to read people's minds. And not like, what's the guy from X-Men where he like listens to everybody? My memory sucks. I don't remember nobody's name to save my life. That's not Magneto. Magneto is the other dude. Doctor. He a doctor, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to read everybody's mind all at once. I don't want to be in pain and it makes me not be able to like function. I just want to be able to choose, like be in a vicinity of a person very close, look at them in the face, and then I can read their minds. That's the only time I want to be able to read that person's mind. It would work wonders. You know how easy I would like solve my problems, and my relationships would be so top tier. Stupid, kind of not stupid question. How many times a day should someone shower? This is a common discussion in the TikTok comments. Personally, 3. You shower 3 times a day? Let me revoice this. You have time to shower 3 times a day? What do you do for a living? I feel like bare minimum, you need to shower once every day. Twice if it's like you got hot or sweaty. 3 times if you got hot or sweaty. Or, well, I shower twice a day, technically. Yeah, I shower in the morning. If I go to the gym in the morning, I shower right after. And then I like to shower before I go to bed. So that's why I say at least once a day, because you need to shower before you get in the bed. Like, even when I'm like super exhausted and I feel like I'm dying, I still get in a shower. I still got to shower before I go to bed. Because then I like the feeling of like, ooh, I got on PJs. My sheets are all nice and clean. I'm clean. Nice. I wash my face, put a little face mask on. A little moisturizer on my skin. If I go somewhere like super crazy and I do like makeup and stuff, I get to like rinse that off. And then anytime you get super sweaty, you need to shower if you can. Take a shower. I want to know what you mean by 3. How are you 3 times? It's only 24 hours in a day. How do you have time to take 3 showers? What does your water bill look like? Never mind. I don't want to know. Um, oh, Nails, you gave me a bunch of questions. I'm 22 years old. Because it says how old are you? What is your all-time favorite Caribbean food? Ooh, all-time favorite. Ooh, this is such a cop-out. Curry goat? Who doesn't like curry goat? But it has to be like my grandpa's curry goat. What's a country you have to visit before you die? Country. Country. There isn't a country I can think of specifically that I would not want to visit before I die. The easiest country that I should have already visited, but I haven't, is Canada. It's like up the street. It feels like it's up the street. You would think I've already been in Canada before, but no. Um, Japan. Like, I want to go to Japan. I want to go eat rice noodles. Do you plan on living alone anytime soon? That's it for now. Love you. Love you too. Um, I want to live alone really bad, but financially, I think it's smarter for me to stay where I'm at. I'm saving so much money. Um, but I would love to not live in the house with when there's like, two or three other people who are decorating the home all together. It's all over the place in here. Like, it's not my favorite thing to be in our living room space because it looks like a frat girl house. Like, it's gets on my nerves. Would you date older or younger? Oh yeah, and all the noise in this fucking house, all the damn time, the parties. Oh my gosh, there's always somebody coming in and out. The freaking our driveway is ridiculous. Our driveway, the amount of cars in our freaking front of the house, it looks like everybody does not know each other. Anyways, um, would you date older or younger? I would date older. I'm 22. So I feel like if I'm dating younger than 20, then it's a little scary. Don't you think? I would be a little scared. You're a little too young for me. You're too young in general. I would not want to take someone's innocent years from them. And believe it or not, I feel like if you're younger than 21 right now, I would be taking like some of your innocent years. Granted, I'm like an older sibling, so I feel like I've had to grow up a little quicker than most. So I can only imagine. Like, no, I would do older. Um, Up to an extent. I'm not dating somebody's mom. I just can't do it. Maybe. Okay, maybe 40s is pushing it. I won't go over 30, 35, but I would want as long as you allow for me to be still dominant in the relationship, I'll take it. What's your favorite season? Springtime, cuz that's my birthday and I like flowers. It gets warmer but not too hot and everybody can wear like bright colors. I like spring. How would you describe the type of person you are? I think I'm fun. I'm a little shy sometimes. And mm, I feel like my friends trust me I'm like the friend that everybody trusts me with like all their secrets. So, very trustworthy. I would believe myself to be. I know too much. My friends be giving me all their tea. I feel like I should take a break and then come back to the rest of these questions later. Where was I at? Yeah, I'm going to take a break because it's getting late, you guys. I'm going to come back and do like a part 2. Maybe I'll do a part 2 in the same video. Either way, I'm going to pause. Okay, I'm back. um I would say this is part 2, but it's the same fucking video and I'm pretty sure I have way less questions to answer now. Pretty sure where I left off, like how would I describe the type of person I am, which I don't even know how I answered that. So Hopefully, I said nice things. Just, I'm probably gonna. I don't even feel like editing this, so you guys get the unorganized chaos this time around. So sorry. um. Okay, what's the next question? Oh, what would you do if you were God for a day? Ooh, I would not want to be God for a day. Why would I want to do that? Oh my God. Number one, too much responsibility. I like how I'm doing the opposite of what your question is. That's too much responsibility. I honestly don't want that much responsibility. Like life itself and creation and stuff, absolutely not. And then I don't know, and I'll play too much. That's my real issue. I'll be God for today, and I will like play everybody's lives like it's a good telenovela. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If I was God for the day, like, do I get to alter my life? It's for a day. I will alter my life only because I feel like, well, no, because then you can hurt other people. Answer the question, absolutely not. If I were God for a day, I would literally be like, where is the lesson plans that God left behind? Like, I would act like I'm a substitute teacher, and these are your worksheets that he told me to come fill out. And now, tell him y'all did a good job. Because I can't, that's too much. Because then what am I supposed to do? Like, in world hunger? Then something else is going to pop up, I assume. I'm assuming. I don't know how the God thing works. I've never done it before. When you find yourself in a situation where something is funny, but you're not supposed to laugh, see, I'm going to laugh. Do you know how to hold a laugh? Or are you in the type of, I'm going to burst out laughing. I am. Oh my God, I'm the worst. That used to be my biggest issue. When you're a kid and you're in school and they're like, if somebody says something else, I'm the person not to look at. Please don't look at me because I'm not only am I gonna laugh, I'm gonna say something too. Like that used to be my issue when I was in school. Granted, I was very shy, so my friends who get me, but that was probably the issue. Like when I had friends, I would crack like easily. So yes, definitely. Communication is hard sometimes. How would you encourage your partner to communicate better with you? Or to be more open with their feelings, sad, angry, insecure, etc. Communication is hard. It varies per person. It's so much that goes into communication, like culture and age and wisdom. But if you're with someone, it means there's some level of communication that you guys share, right? So you should know how, at least to communicate with them on a simple level enough to get into a relationship. People are only open with their feelings with you when they're comfortable. So I would say when you have to have those tough conversations, try to make it as comfortable as possible and encouraging as possible, but not to a point where you're you're uncomfortable, like to your discomfort, I would say. Elsewise, if you're with somebody where they just don't, like you just can't get them to open up to you, then so sorry about that. It's totally not your fault. Have them go work on themselves, That person might need a little therapy. And, either you find somebody else who communicates with you, better, or that person will, find their way back when they are ready. Nobody's perfect, so it could be something so small, especially with insecurities. Like I know me, when I'm insecure about something, like I will try to avoid it at all costs. Like sometimes when I'm in like social settings and I'm like, I want to go home and everybody's like, oh my gosh, like let's go, I just be like, I was just hoping I can go, I left something in the car. Like I can only imagine that insecurity being something else that, hinders your partnership. But I'm pretty sure there are things. Some people are insecure about like their bodies, and I mean, who's not? If you're not insecure about something of yourself on your skin, your body, in your mind, something that you do, then you are inhuman. And I need to get to know you quickly because Area 51 has been looking for you. Just saying. Speaking of Area 51, ever had a paranormal experience? Paranormal experience. That's like seeing ghosts and shit. Why did my brain just clear out what paranormal meant? Yes. My dad's house. Okay, when my parents first divorced, men, they get like their bachelor pads and shit. Girl, I don't know what the fuck that first house was he was renting. But I tell my dad all the time, I'm so happy you moved the fuck out of that house. If y'all have ever seen Scary Movie, not the good ones, I mean like the comical one with, I'm trying to think, is that Marvin? One second, I'm trying to look it up. Scary Movie. What's his name? Marvin Wayans. Yeah, it's just called Scary Movie. Why did I think it was called something else? Either way, if you've ever seen that movie, I don't think it's this one. It has to be. I'm tripping. Okay, either way, I could be totally wrong. If I'm extra wrong, please forgive me. Either it's Scary Movie or it's another movie he has where him and his wife are in this new house and it's haunted. And there's a scene. If I find the scene, I'm gonna put the clip in like one of our like community things. And I swear it's a clip on there where they're trying to act like they don't like see the ghosts reacting around the house. And so they're in the kitchen like going about their daily business, and like the drawers and the cabinets are like slinging open, like the pots and pans just flying around. Literally, that's what it was like in my dad's first house when he moved out. Literally, I would stay the night and literally just doors would just be opening. And then he'd just be like, it's an old house. I'm like, Dad, this is not a old house. This house is fucking haunted. This house is fucking haunted. Like literally the drawers would just roll open. Just like just open. Like what the fuck? And it got to the point where when I was in the shower, I locked the door and I don't know what the fuck happened, but the door just I said, Dad, I will see you when you. I was like, I'm of legal age to not see my dad. I was like, Dad, I'm of legal age to tell the courts I am uncomfortable with seeing you. Because what the fuck? I was so scared. And I remember I stayed up that whole night because. And that house was so cold. That gave Ghostbusters all the way. The house was so cold. It was ice cold in the house. It did not matter if he had the heater on, a fireplace going. It was cold as shit in that house. So, close enough. I haven't seen a physical ghost though. To people who do see those, have fun with that. I actually don't think I would be able to react healthfully to that experience. I would freak out. Ever cheated or got cheated on? Oh, Christ, have mercy. No, I don't believe in cheating. Well, unless you're trying to really like get back. But I don't encourage that either, because it's why be so messy. Number one, because health. I take my health very seriously, and that's the only thing I can think about. Because otherwise, like, getting your get back is fun until you catch a disease or something crazy. And that is like my biggest fucking fear. Like, it's already nice that I've decided going forward I want to be really serious in my dating, and I'm only dating girls going forward. But my issue when I was dating guys is my fear of fucking around getting a disease or getting a baby, and that is not what I was going for at all. And yes, I've been cheated on like in two of my relationships, but it wasn't one person. I just expected them to cheat anyway, so I didn't do like a whole panic thing. You know how people be like, I'm gonna go through your phone, da da da. I just knew it. I knew it from the start that they were talking to somebody else when we were talking. And at that time I was very young and very stupid, so I just dealt with it because, you know, when you're young and stupid and you don't really know how to take care of yourself, you do stupid things, you make stupid decisions, and you stay with partners who mistreat you. And I was so happy when that breakup took place because I just decided, I was just like, I know this is not working for either one of us, and I think this is where this ends right here. And then the other one was with a guy, and honestly, I don't think I was shocked, but it was like unexpected though. Like, he seemed like a super sweet guy, and everything else seemed like he was just a boring, nerdy dude. And then yeah, that was one of those, like, I had to come to you as a woman, and I just approached him about it. I was just like, this chick said that you guys were together. Is this true? And he was like, no, I never did that. I was just like, you don't have to do like the whole thing. Just be honest, yes or no. Like, please. Please, just tell me. And then he was just like, well, it's only one time and we only did. I was just like, okay, that's perfectly fine. And then I blocked his number and never talked to him again. Just, I feel like that's fair. That's 100% fair, because you lied to me and you're going to continuously lie to me. And I don't like double dickman my chip. I don't. I like my chips and queso to itself, period. Okay, since you started this part off to as I'm embarrassed to even say this to you, I'm gonna leave this part out and read it to myself. I'm happy you like the Naughty Santa version. I was trying to make it so clean and fun because YouTube has been dropping people's whole pages for like anything, and that's like my fear. I'm trying to keep the page up for as long as I can. What are your thoughts on vulnerability in a relationship? It is a requirement. It is a requirement for a long-term relationship. If you're in a relationship where you guys are just like temporary, I mean, I guess you still have to be vulnerable to a fault. There has to be some type of honesty and a connection there. If you're with a partner who's not vulnerable with you, somebody is sick or lying, okay? Somebody's mentally ill or somebody's lying. Why do I sound like a hurt person right now? I feel like that's fair. Yeah. Would you date a subscriber? I mean, yeah, I would. Would I know they're a subscriber before we start dating or after? Okay, I would be okay with dating a subscriber if you like tell me later on. No, never mind, because that would piss me off more. Because I'm like, why didn't you tell me in the front? I would date a subscriber because I know you guys like me. My issue is I don't know if I like you all the way like that. I don't know, because in my brain, some of y'all, based on these comments, I probably would. But then some of y'all are like, oh, this is like bestie, you know? So I would consider dating a subscriber. But y'all don't know where I stay or who I am, for real. So yeah, there's no like group of humans that I could just be like no to. Just because you subscribe to my channel, it probably makes it way better because I'm like, you like my voice already. That's one less annoyance I have to worry about. I think you're so amazing and talented. Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna love to chat and speak with you. Or like maybe your best friends. Oh, this is so sweet. Yes, pop off queen. I like how I did not read that all the way through. But she said, love you and love your videos. Love how you give me energy, period. Good energy around here. I've literally spent 10 minutes trying to come up with a good question. I don't really have any questions at this moment, but I want you to know that you make me happy. Thank you. And your artist, and I hope that you know it's okay to take breaks. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Because consistency is really hard. Actually, if it's possible, the universe can make happen. Can we get married? Absolutely. I'm pretty sure there is a universe somewhere where me and you became like a rom-com film from this comment. Yeah, shout out to that version of us somewhere in the multiverse. I appreciate your long comment though. It's so cute. I didn't read it all the way through. I'm sorry. I'm getting sleepy and I kind of want to go to bed. I'm trying to get to the rest of the question, you guys. I love y'all. I feel so bad sometimes when I kind of cut through these because I understand you guys have to actually think and you actually want the answer. But it's already been an hour and 24 minutes. It's probably going like 2 hours now. Hey, baby Rosie. Hey, babe. This is her first time I went to say. Oh, this is your first time? All I wanted to say was I love you and keep doing it. I love you too. I appreciate you too. Love you. Thank you. I'm going to have a great year this year. We're all going to have a great year this year. I get scared to say that sometimes because the years be looking a little choppy. What are your biggest strengths in a relationship? Does this differ for every partner or is it different when you're in a relationship with a male versus female? When I am in a relationship with another woman, I feel like I'm very dominant and I feel like that helps a lot. So I don't know. I like being a provider in any relationships. The issue is when I'm with a man, I expect them to take on the masculinity so heavy that I feel like I get annoyed easily. You have to be on it. You have to be on it. Overall, whether I'm with a man or a woman in any of my relationships, I think I'm really big with communication. Yeah, I think I'm really, because I don't like confrontation. So I'm really big at communication and being like attentive. I think I'm a really good acts of service person in real life. Yeah. How would you feel if I made you a beaded tapestry? I'm down. I just don't know where you would send it. I gotta find me like a P.O. box or something. I'm down if y'all send me whatever. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I be watching them streams and they just be having them P.O. boxes full of boxes and people be sending real suspicious stuff. So I don't know. I like gifts though. I don't know. We'll come back to that later. Maybe I'll do like a P.O. box in like some months or something. Does that cost money? I think that does cost money for a P.O. box. Common sense, that would cost money. Yeah, I just can't give y'all, because the first thing I'm thinking is like, oh, don't give my current address, give somebody else's address, but then you guys would know the somebody else, and I don't want to put anyone at risk, you know. I don't want to put myself at risk. That is so scary. Your audios really helped me a lot. I can tell you're genuine. I'm so sleepy. A genuine soul just listening to these. You're so sweet. I just wanted to let you know, like, oh, these are so sweet, you guys. You guys are supposed to be grilling me. Y'all are supposed to be grilling me with the hard questions, and y'all are being so sweet. It would have been nice having y'all as least as like siblings growing up. You know what I mean? My self-esteem would be somewhere, you know. Do you ever watch your views on YouTube and go to Google to visualize how many people? It's absolutely fucking not. I mean, other than when the subscribers go up, I don't look at anything because first of all, I make this out of pure love and enjoyment. This is a art form for me. To you guys, it's almost like a gift that, like, I like giving gifts where, you know, you wrap the wrapper, you pick the bow that goes on top. You guys know, like, a good Christmas gift where you pick it out, you're so excited to give it to someone. That's what this is for. I could give a care less how many people get the gift. I'm just more excited about, like, wrapping it and sending it out. You know what I mean? And I hope that you guys enjoy it. Like, I know you guys are going to enjoy it, but I don't care about the numbers. I think that would actually make me more subconscious and nervous on what I put out, because I know not everybody is going to agree. Not everybody's going to like everything. And also, what's that TikTok where they said, if I was in the room and 20 people were here, I would be so nervous. Absolutely, I would. I'm the type of person where during COVID, I would be scared to turn my camera on during a Zoom call. Y'all think I want to know how many people actually, like, if I was standing in a room, was listening to me? That is terrifying. In my brain, it's just me and you here. Just one person. Sometimes two. Since the other question was a poly relationship with a boy and a girl, would you be in one with two girls? Yeah, absolutely. Without question. I feel like I would need someone to be more masculine than me, though, because if it's three of us, I'm gonna need me a break sometimes. That would be such a good film stud situation. Or a film situation. I would consider myself technically to be a film, though. What is in between a film and a stud, y'all? I forgot the name. I don't know. But yes, I probably would. I feel like I would be worried about how I would handle it healthy, because I'm used to being in one-on-one relationships. I don't know how to be healthy when I have two people to focus on and check in on. But I would try really hard if I, like, am in love with two people at one time and they're in love with me at the same time and they're in love with each other. I feel like all three of us would have to actually be in a common agreement for it to work. I know this is kind of childish question, but shit, anyways, if you could, the way you formed that sentence 8 down, I know it's kind of childish question, but shit, anyways, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why? I love your videos. Why? I think I answered this earlier. Did I not? I want to be like a cheetah, or like a leopard. Did I answer this earlier? I hope I'm not redoing all these questions. I would feel so bad. Yeah. Yeah, I want to be like a leopard or like a panther. I think they're so pretty. Hi Myra. Hi, my name is Myra. If you can say my name. Hi. I like when you guys give me your guys' names, because then I can actually, like, memorize, and then when you guys comment, then, like, you're a real person in my brain. Like, you're a real person in my brain, but, like, now I know your name because I said it out loud. Yeah. And some of y'all YouTube names be long as shit. Some of y'all YouTube names be like 10 paragraphs long. Like, oh my gosh, I thought there was like a character like stoppage. Like, no. Either way, my question is, who is your favorite voice actor? I don't have a favorite voice actor, you guys. Honestly, this is an art craft in which my goal in 2025 is to really get into my work a lot better, researching, really, like, this was something I just threw myself into, like a hobby last year. This year I want it to be like a profession. I want to, like, educate myself. So right now I don't have a favorite voice actor. Is Beyonce a voice of Beyonce? She did the Lion King. No, Blue Ivy. I'm just kidding. I probably do have a legitimate favorite voice actor. I just can't think of them right now. Like, I don't know their actual name, but if I find the name, I will give it to you. I did name like a few of my favorite ASMR ones in my last Q&A. So, and then somebody commented more, and I think all of those I was already subscribed to. So, looks like we're all the same people. What's your favorite type of audios you made / listened to? Um, my favorite ones are like comfort, aftercare, and like I like aftercare. I like little sleepy time cuddle ones, or ones where I like pretend to be drunk or high. Those are so fun. They're so nice, so sweet. And then most of the time I can improv on those because they're not very plot heavy, and then I can just speak how I would normally speak when, like, if I had a girlfriend right now. So I don't even have to really work for those. I just be myself and just sound really nice while doing it, which most of the time I sound the same. What's your favorite color? Right now I like black, but my all-time favorite color is red, and it always has been red. I was talking to my mom about that when I went to see her this past holiday, and she was telling me because okay, so my parents were originally going to name me Valentine. I can't give you my brother's name, but it's like really close to my brother's name, until they just decided to just go with Rosanna, which I'm like so two different sides of the spectrum. But she was saying when they were like decorating the house and stuff, when they were preparing for me when she was pregnant, she would buy so many like pink and red things, and so that's why she thinks that I kind of like, because over time my bedroom did not change colors and shit, so that's why she thinks why over time like I kind of like the color red. I think I just like the color red. I don't know. Maybe that could possibly be as to why, like from like just overexposure as a baby, but it's ironic, isn't it? Like rosy, rose, red. It's like, I mean, roses come in. How many colors do roses come in? Or do people artificially color roses? I guess. Odd question. What is your favorite cuss word? Cuss words. Um, shit. What do I say? I always say like fuck, shit, all together. Um, or dumbass. I like combined cuss words because they flow off the tongue. I'm real southern, so most of my insulting words are not even cursing words, and that's my issue. Probably fuck. Let's be honest though, that is such a common cuss word, and it probably should not be, but yeah, I can't think of any other cursing words. Y'all hear it through the audios all the time because I just be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I just dumbass shit. Like, I that's like most of my audios, and I don't try to add cuss words. This is my honest reaction of what I probably would say in real life. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you pissing me the fuck off. Will you be doing more spicy content soon? I freaking adore you. Yes, yes, yes. Do you have any hobbies other than when you're not making audios? I have Legos. Sometimes I build Legos, you guys. I wish I had like a big stand to place them, because what I do is I built them and then I unbuilt them. I put them in little baggies, like little plastic baggies, and then I give them to like my younger siblings so they can build them at my mom's house. It's like giving back to charity. Yeah. Or if I buy too many boxes of Legos at once, because I'll do like Amazon, and then using your credit card points, you guys. If you don't have a credit card, get you a credit card. Use the points so you can like buy stupid shit, but not with your money. Then I would just give them to my siblings. But I do those to like chill out after like a long day. Um, in one of your recent videos, you said you would never date a bad girl. What if you ever ended up falling for one? Then I just do. I'm not really picky, you guys. I really wish I was, because then maybe I can give you guys a good answer, or I could probably find somebody, because then I can just like be very picky, but I'm not. I feel like my next girlfriend is gonna really find me, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna find you a ring, period. But yeah, no, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't. I'm just actively not going to date someone who's bisexual because I feel like I can't deal with the brain trauma of like knowing this person is going to possibly cheat on me with a guy. Or when I break up, they're going to be with a guy afterwards. Like I was just for like a play date. I'm not doing any play dates. Like we're too fucking old. Have you finished Arcane? No, I didn't finish Arcane. And I will let you know when I do, because y'all know I love giving y'all random updates. Favorite part of making audios? Getting you guys' comments is like pretty much my favorite part. I love coming up with scripts whenever you guys give me suggestions, especially if you give me like random details. Like if you're like, I want you to make a video about me and you going to like a park, and then I want you to call me beautiful, and I want you to describe what I'm wearing, and I want the audio to end like this. I love that because you kind of gave me enough, but you didn't give me everything, so there's room for me to like script down, and then I can be myself, and then you can be you, and then I can make a good audio. Love that. Love it. Your inspirations or idols of other artists. Inspirations or idols of other artists. I'm so tired. My brain is moving backwards, y'all. Inspiration idols. Obviously, you guys, I like Beyonce. I don't know. Okay, you guys don't judge me. I know I'm a black girl, and there's common perceptions of black women to like certain things, especially with me being bisexual and what my favorite things are. But to my future wife, I wouldn't say it's equal to my Beyonce obsession, but I do love Taylor Swift. I'm so sorry. It's so unexpected. Everybody be looking at me crazy. Yes, bitch, I'm a Swiftie. I'm a Swiftie, okay? Okay. Now, don't judge me. That last album, I struggled a little bit because she dropped it and they were very sad songs for me. So I was just like, ooh, we might have to do a wraparound. But elsewise, pretty much my biggest inspirations, idols, have just been women that look like me. Yeah, who do amazing things. Zendaya. Who's the black girl from what's that cooking show that's on like Hulu? The Bear. Love her down. Quinta Bronson, Issa Rae, love them down. Hell, even Selena Gomez. Don't judge me, y'all. But Selena been eating the acting roles since she was on Disney. Okay? She's been eating, and she can actually sing, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. She's been eating them down since Disney. That's an inspiration. J-Lo, not the music side. I love her down. But the rom-com side, top tier. We're not even going to talk about Selena because that's a whole, like, other iconicness. Ariana Grande, all the way around. We don't be talking about, like, real artistry anymore. Ariana Grande and her acting roles, all the way to her music, top tier. You can't tell me that's not top tier work. I think just women in general who just do good at what they're good at. Love, 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 love. Why did you start making audios? Previous relationship kind of threw me into it. I don't remember if I answered this earlier or not. I'm so sleepy. Favorite hairstyle right now, baby, I'm rocking the braids because I don't want to comb my hair. So box braids, they're like my back. They're like right before. I guess this is technically kind of mid back, but I'm kind of short, mid back ish, and they're just my normal hair color, which is like a two or a 4. It depends on what season it is. My hair will like kind of burn in the summer, so it's like a little brighter. All time favorite or current favorite movie. All time favorite, current favorite movie. My current favorite movie? Wicked just came out. Wicked was good. Oh my god. If you didn't like Wicked, what are you doing? All time favorite, Princess and the Frog. It's never gonna change. Never gonna change. Favorite artist, song, album. Girl, we're gonna have to skip this one too. Cause there's too many. As y'all know, I could eat this up for days. What would you name your child if you had one? Oh my gosh. My child. I would never name my child after me. I'd probably name my child after my mom. I don't want to say my mom's name though. I think my mom was a really pretty name. Or something that just I seem like I just fits at the time. Or if my partner wants to name my child. The issue is who's having the child. Am I having the baby? Or is my partner having the baby? Are we adopting the baby? Because that's my biggest question. I know where I'm at in life. I know I'm young. I don't have a lot of options. My question to myself is, I know I'm dating to, marry someone. So I haven't thought that far. Is the person who I married, like, do they want kids? And do they want to carry, or am I carrying? Because I don't mind. But if I don't gotta carry, girl, I ain't doing it. I mean, or I can like once, and then my partner can do once. I like that too. I like the option of having 2 kids. I really just want one though. I feel like one child is enough, because then I can spoil. I have enough siblings. They'll have cousins, so they'll never be like lonely, and then they can just be, well taken care of. I feel like that works. My astrology sign, I am a Taurus. You guys, I need to know how to do my little sun rising falling thing, but I keep my birth certificate in a safe, and I don't feel like unlocking that safe to find out what time I was born. What kind of person would you absolutely never date? An asshole. I would never date somebody who's rude to other people, who's like annoying. Culturally insensitive. Any of them isms, you know what I mean? Like racism, sexism, anybody who has one of them isms on them, I don't want it. I feel like ism is too broad, but y'all, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely never. That was a good chain of questions. I'm not gonna lie. I love you. What would make you feel secure in a relationship, male, female, if it's different? I feel most secure when somebody is very honest with me, and at all times, and very protective of me, because I feel like I'm very, very protective over who I'm with in a relationship, and if they also reciprocate that protectiveness as well, I feel the most secure. I do, because I feel like we really, when I'm in a comfortable partnership where I feel like we both take the time out to take care of each other at all times, no matter what, that makes me feel the best. Because I know if I get sick, I know my partner got me. When my partner's sick, I know I got them. If some hardship happened, I know they got my back. If the same, just back and forth. Love that down. Love, 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 love. Okay, last one. I just wanted to say I love your artists. I'm upset I missed the face reveal. Oh, I'm in school too, so now I'm pretty busy and I'm away from the Caribbean. I heard you mention your family's from there. Oh, you're from I read this so wrong. I'm in school too, so I'm pretty busy. But anyway, hey from the Caribbean. I did not read that all the way out. I heard you mention. Yes, I have family there. And I need to go back and visit. But yeah, I love you. Hopefully you have, a good ending semester. I'm starting back school this upcoming week, so. And I'm sorry you missed the face reveal too. I'm scared to do it again. I know y'all got screenshots. It's just not, I know y'all got screenshots, so I don't even feel bad, because somebody can send it to you, but I mean, everybody can vouch that I'm not like Shrek, Oh yeah, who asked the question about movies? That's a good movie. Shrek, all of them. I don't remember the last one as much, but all of the Shrek movies, top tier. Maybe I'm just young. I'm trying to think, is there any black and white movies that I really like? Oh, it's like a really old movie. It's called Vitiligo. Not Vitiligo. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm saying the wrong thing. Vertigo. Vertigo. That was a good old movie. I took a film class. So I watched a bunch of black and white movies and they're so good. Either way, I hope I answered everyone's questions. If I did not, I'm so sorry. But y'all know I'm gonna make another one of these when I hit 4,000 or when the year ends or if the wind blows the wrong way. But as you can tell, I am tapped out for the day. I'm super uber tired. I'm gonna take the rest of my night to read the rest of you guys' requests. And I just want to say I genuinely love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys are not subscribers to me. You guys are supporters. So I appreciate your support. Constantly encouraging me to do this crazy thing and listening to my voice as I try to, encourage you guys and be here with you. I appreciate you. And you guys make me feel less lonely all the time. Well, until next time, I love you guys. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you listen to this. I know this is almost like a little podcast, so I appreciate you for making it to the end. And if you're bored, you need something else to listen to, there's 2 more of the Q&As before this one and the 2024 recap that you can listen to. Or you can listen to like the Santa naughty version, Miss Santa series that I made. It's like an hour long. Go listen to that. Or I'm probably going to make somebody ask for a 1 hour sleep aid. I got you. That's coming. Either way, go find another video to continue the rest of your day with. And I love you. And take care of yourself. And I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.